please, when I finish and you rule, fine, let it go into answer. But hear me respectfully, and they must be tolerant. Mr. Speaker, you've had your time at the dispatch board. Let me, Mr. Speaker, official publication has been defined. This is what it says. Official publication includes any publication produced by or under the authority or with the sanction of Mr. Speaker.
Minister.
For him to be allowed to continue, no way.
No, Minister, please, no. Minister, the leader has at least 5 opportunity to ask supplementary questions. That is what.
You see,
leader, Minister, please.
You see.
Honorable Minister, please be tolerant a bit for us, please. I beg of you. Yes, Honorable
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker,
Mr.
Speaker, we've all seen what has just happened. Mr. Speaker, or the 6 that they relied on.
Minister, honorable leader.
Official publication has been defined. A court process.
Leader, honorable minister, you can't do that, please. Honorable minister, you can't do that. Honorable minister, no, honorable, you have no right. Honorable minister, have no right to say you can't ask him to, please. Honorable minister. Yes, he's going to ask question. Honorable minister, honorable minister thinks he's still a leader. Honorable minister.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, let's
take it cool.
Let's bring the tempo down. Mr. Speaker, let's bring the tempo down.
Yes.
My colleague, minority leader, I think that if we can just ask questions.
Yes.
So that, because the Minister for Agriculture is also here, and we have statements to take. And indeed, at conclave, you requested for a couple of statements to be admitted, and they were admitted. And officially, we have just about 30 more minutes, because if we start sitting at 2, and we must sit for 5 hours, we are supposed to end at 7. And so if you have all these questions that you have asked, and then you also have statements that should be admitted, I plead with you that you should just ask the rest of the supplementary questions so that we can move on to the next minister. This is a plea. So please, I'm pleading with you. No, please, let's keep to the rules. Let's keep to the rules. Let's stick to the rules, Mr. Speaker, please.
Well. Honorable Minister, I beg of you. Please. No. Honorable leader, please. Honorable leader, you may ask your question, please. Well. Honorable members, we will bring a question directed to Honorable Interior Minister to a close.
The specific arrangement made by the ministry to ensure the provision of adequate security for the collaboration and declaration, for the collation and declaration of parliamentary election results of the Ablekuma North constituency. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, following a request by the Electoral Commission for the Ghana Police to provide security for the completion of the collation of Ablekuma North constituency parliamentary election results, the National Election Security Task Force convened a stakeholder meeting with the Electoral Commission where it was agreed that the task force will meet both the National Democratic Congress (NDC) and the New Patriotic Party (NPP) before the proposed date for completion of the collation. Mr. Speaker, during the meeting with the National Democratic Congress (NDC), the task force was informed that there is a pending suit bordering on the collation at the Supreme Court. The task force was subsequently served with a motion paper that had been filed at the Supreme Court objecting to the completion of the collation. Checks conducted by the Election Task Force at the Registry of the Supreme Court by the Legal Directorate of the Ghana Police Service confirmed the pending suit at the court. The National Election Security Task Force, in order to avoid acting in contempt of court, is seeking the Attorney General's advice for the next line of action. Mr. Speaker, the Election Task Force is ever poised to provide the needed security to ensure a peaceful collation and declaration of parliamentary election at Ablekuma North when the political parties agree. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Supplementary question.
Mr. Speaker, I want to crave your indulgence to ask the Minister that the Electoral Commission made some publications. I want to ask that if the Ministry is aware of the publications the Electoral Commission has made.
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm sorry to say, if you don't write to the Ministry and you publish things, we may never even see it. Nobody may even draw attention to it. So far as we are concerned, anyone who wants to deal with the Ministry, you write officially to us and we are obliged to respond officially. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Yes. Honorable, do you have any further supplementary question?
Mr. Speaker,
I want to finish with you first.
Only seek a clarification on this matter. That the Electoral Commission did not just write, publish a statement, but they also held a press conference to that effect. Is it that the Ministry did not also hear the press conference?
Well, Minister, just respond to it.
Mr. Speaker, I want to believe that my colleague heard me right earlier. If you don't write to the Ministry and you even go on demonstration, yes, it will be published, but that is not something that requires response from us. Unless when the security is breached, then obviously we'll step in to ensure that there's law and order. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Member for Swami.
Yeah, Right Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Minister, you have just told this House that you've written to the AG's office regarding the decision as to whether you should abide the Supreme Court decision. When did you write this letter, and when is the Attorney General going to give you the response? If you can give that to this House. Thank you very much.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the question was not about when we wrote to the Attorney General, so I don't have it offhand. But if he requires it, why not? I can get it to him at a later date. Thank you.
Very well. Yes, Honorable Member for Ashaman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to ask the Minister, as the Minister for Interior and also the Minister responsible for national security, emphasis national security, would you advise the Electoral Commission to rerun the election at the affected police stations?
Honorable Member, the question is overruled. The question overruled. Yes, Honorable Honorable Jerry.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, I want to ask the Honorable Minister of Interior. He indicated in one of his answers that the task force briefed them, and I think he made reference to the NDC. I want to find out, and he also made mention of some processes that have been filed in the Supreme Court. I want to find out from him if he has copies of those processes.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, if my colleague requests for it, why not? I'll furnish him with it. Thank you.
Very well. Yes, Honorable.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
I'll give you the opportunity. Let me listen to him.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to find out from the Minister whether he's aware that the Electoral Commissioner has written to the IGP for security to be able to declare the Ablekuma North resource. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, that's exactly what I answered. Mr. Speaker, let me, for the avoidance of doubt, to help my colleague. Yes, when they did right, that's when the election task force met and agreed that the political parties be met. And it is during that meeting that the National Democratic Congress notified us about the impending suit, which we demanded copies and they gave us. And then we independently also checked from the court registry. And we found out that it is filed. So it is not about the Electoral Commission requesting. Yes, they did. And then we all agreed with the Electoral Commission that we were to meet the political parties and agree on when this could happen. Because we were ready to provide the security. Then they notified us that there's a pending Supreme Court suit. And we checked independently. And we realized it was there. And we didn't want a situation where we will be seen in contempt of the court. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Yes, let me give you another slot.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Minister, are you in the position to furnish us with the court processes you are talking about? And what processes in particular are you making reference to?
Yes, Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I know my colleague is very much conversant with the rules of the House. This question is specific. Any other question that you want, you know what to do. And when you do it, obviously I'll be here to respond. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker,
the Honorable Minister has been very elaborative in his answer. He's told this House that the issue is not about security, but about a court process, which process has more or less injuncted the collation and the declaration. Now, flowing from his own answer, did he become aware of who had filed that suit at the Supreme Court? And if so, can he make that available for our records? Because, Mr. Speaker, this is not a matter of requesting for information in writing. This is a matter of the minister's own answer. And this is a House of Records. Once you provide an answer and indicate that you are in possession of a document, we can only ask you to tender. If it is not here, then you can, with the leave of the House, bring the document at a later date. So, Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker, I don't take that as abusive. I don't take that as abusive.
Is it because he's your friend?
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I am making that statement for a good reason. You're saying that he can choose to bring it next year when we are demanding of a document from a minister. No. What I'm saying is that because you are under the umbrella, there's nothing wrong with that statement. If it were to be an elephant, it would have been an issue. So you are saying that he will bring it next year. That's what you are saying.
Honorable member.
Your leader is sitting
minister,
quietly reading the rules, and you are a backbencher abusing another leader.
Honorable
Majority,
please.
I'm going after your member. No,
Majority.
I want you to speak into the mic. I'm going after your member. Did you say that, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable Majority.
Give him the space. It's very rich. It's very rich. It's very rich.
Leader, please address me. Please address the chair, please.
My backbench will get you. Don't cry. If they get you, don't cry. They will get you. Don't cry.
Honorable leader, will you address me, please? Address me. Don't mind you. You have even forgotten the question.
Mr. Speaker, I have not forgotten. Mr. Speaker, this
you should also know that it's a ploy that they want you to forget the question.
Mr. Speaker, I won't fall for it. He was my classmate. Those days when we were doing politics, he was not a partisan politician. He just joined the politics. It's okay. We were studying at night together. It's okay. He just joined leadership. It's okay. No problem. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister Mr. Speaker, the Interior Minister should not start this thing. You are now, don't start your thing. You are not the one to encourage me to ask my question. Sit down. Mr. Speaker, the Senior Deputy Minister has also joined the Mr. Speaker, the Senior Deputy Minister has joined the heckling brigade. Mr. Speaker, now back to business. It's good for us. Sometimes the tension is too much. Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister tells us that indeed the delay is not as a result of their inability to provide security, but it's as a result of a court process, which process has injuncted the final collation and declaration. In view of that answer from the minister, may I know from him whether he, as a result of that information, become aware of the parties to the suit, and if so, whether he can make available those documents, those court processes to this house.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I refer my colleague to Order 86-1I, that members should not solicit an answer which is readily available in official publication. And Mr. Speaker, as you may know, the Supreme Court, the court processes, whether Supreme Court or Appeals Court or High Court, are public information. And therefore, my colleague knows where to get the answer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, he has raised a preliminary matter. This is not an answer, and I will litigate it. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the distinction must be made. I don't have Her Ladyship, the Right Honorable Bamford Adu's ruling on a similar matter. Mr. Speaker, I'm on my feet. May he hear me?
Hold on.
Very quick. No problem.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the... Mr. Speaker, a member of this House has no right within our rules to decline an answer from a minister. He has no such right. He cannot say that the answer provided is not an answer. You may be dissatisfied with the answer, but the answer has been given. That is why, as leader, you are mandated under the law to have more supplementary opportunity than ordinary members. So he could explore that. But he cannot declare that he doesn't like the answer provided by the Honorable Minister. With all due respect.
Well noted. So.
Mr. Speaker, with respect, some of these teasers are good for learning purpose. The Honorable Minister relied on the rules of this House to address us on his preliminary objection to the question, and he sat down. He said that per this provision 86(1)(a), 86(1)(a), Mr. Speaker, no, 86(1)(i), he is stopped from providing an information. That is not an answer, and my colleague should know this. So I am responding to that objection that he raised. What he was trying to say was that by virtue of I, which says that solicit an answer which is readily available in official publication, I am not, Mr. Speaker, I am not soliciting an answer which is readily available in official publication. The rules under on supplementary questions are clear. They provide that your supplementary question must be anchored on the main answer that has been provided by the minister. Here in this House, the minister has submitted that there is a court process, which court process has prevented them from taking action. All I am saying is that, Honorable Minister, can you make available that information, that document to this House? Then you jump under order 86(1)(i) to say that, oh, I am soliciting information which is readily available. That is not what. If I had filed a question to say that provide me a particular lawsuit, that would be different. This one, it is you yourself who has told this House that, look, you relied on a particular document to take a decision, and the House is asking that on the basis of that, can you provide that document for our records? Then you say, no, I should write to the court because a court process is an official document. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect, official publication, the rule, Mr. Speaker, it's a court process, an official publication. Mr. Speaker, I have not spent many years at the bar, and I've not spent many years in this chamber. I know I'm just 18 years and above, but at least on this one I won't get it wrong. Mr. Speaker, the court process he's referring to does not come under the contemplation of order 86(1)(i). It is not part of those documents or the 86(1)(i) contemplates. If somebody files a private suit,
so honorable leader,
yes,
What are you litigating on?
So,
that?
Mr. Speaker, very well, Mr. Speaker, it's good you've asked that important question. What I'm litigating on is the preliminary issue he raised. Mr. Speaker, don't take his response as an answer. He entered the dispatch box and relied on Order 86-1I to suggest that this question, by the operation of Order 86-1I, he cannot. Mr. Speaker, we have processes that place that injunct us. There are provisions in our rules that we can rely on to say that because of this, I cannot act. So, Mr. Speaker, I need you, from what he has said and from what I've said, it is for you to rule whether or not, Mr. Speaker, whether or not a court process, Mr. Speaker, from what he said and what I've said, an invitation has been made to you to rule whether or not you want to uphold his submission to the effect that the court process that they perused comes under the contemplation of Order 86-1I. If you rule, it becomes part of the records of this house. Then we know that Amwakwe Siama's ruling, Honorable Amwakwe Siama's ruling, a court process comes under Order 86-1I, and that a court process privately filed by a citizen in a suit is an official publication. If you rule that way in his favor, the records will have you, and you can deal with it.
So, you as a lawyer, when there's a court process, how do you take it?
Mr. Speaker, with respect, good question. We are still learning. Mr. Speaker, the question is, has official publication been defined? Mr. Speaker, has official, what we call official publication, has it been defined by any enactment?
Honorable Leader.
And I say yes, Mr. Speaker, it has. And therefore, a court process that has been filed by a private citizen, official publication include gazetting of documents. If you have your private document, however notorious that document may be known to the public, if it has not entered the gazette, it does not become an official publication. So for the ministers to say that,
Honorable Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I will yield to your ruling. Yes. I've answered 3 important questions from the chair.
Yes.
If you rule that 86-1I includes private court processes and that official publication include suits filed, Mr. Speaker, I will yield. Mr. Speaker, I will yield.
Yes,
Speaker, leader is a senior member of this house. He is a leader. Our standing orders defines what official publication is. And so with all due respect to him, when he's making some of these arguments, he should reference the rules. Official publication, Mr. Speaker, includes any publication.
What order?
Speaker, that is order 6 of our standing order, the interpretation provision. And it reads as follows: official publication includes any publication produced by or under the authority or with the sanction of any arm of government, other state institution, organization, agency, association, society, and club. Mr. Speaker, a process filed at the court. No, there's no mention of gazette here. A process filed at the court, any court under the judiciary, constitutes an arm of government. And Mr. Speaker, let me offer further elucidation. Every court process are published. We call it cases slated for every day. And they are online under the judicial authority of this country. Every court, including even magistrate courts, the court processes with the title are published online. So my leader, he knows what to do. He knows that the direction given by the Honorable Minister is to mandate him to file a search. That's what we do at the registry of the court to determine whether or not indeed the matters that the Honorable Minister alludes to are actually pending before the court and their live cases. In any case, Mr. Speaker, under Order 212 of our standing orders, he has no power to compel the minister to produce documents. He has no such power. It's only a committee of this house that can do that. So sometimes we should do this and offer some elucidation. But 212 is very clear as to no, let's do this. Order 212, Mr. Speaker, with your permission, we litigated this matter just yesterday, and the first deputy speaker provided clear guidelines. Order 212 reads: a committee shall have powers, rights, and privileges of the High Court or a justice of the High Court at a trial to A, enforce the attendance of witnesses and examining them on oath, affirmation, or otherwise. B, compel the production of documents. You are asking the Honorable Minister, by way of supplementary question, to produce documents. Quite clearly, you don't have any such power. He can speak to the existence of a document, but to produce it, use your committee to do that.
Very well.
With all due respect.
Well noted.
I'll be the last. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest of respect, you are a lawyer, I'm not. When you go to court, they have what they call listed cases. And in the listed cases, listed cases, it tells who against who. But most importantly, Mr. Speaker, I want to remind my colleague, the minority leader, Order 88-7. Mr. Speaker, Order 88-7. And it reads: a member in asking a question shall not raise any argument. And yes, a member in asking a question shall not raise any argument. 87B, yes, Mr. Speaker, and 88.8, where a question has been asked and answered, no debate on it shall be permitted. Mr. Speaker, with the greatest respect,
Very well.
we should know that ministers should not be run into debating and argument. I have provided an answer.
Well.
If you are not satisfied, you write to request for further answers. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well noted. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I've heard Eche and I've heard Honorable Minister for Interior. Mr. Speaker, what the minister did was to object to the question. Mr. Speaker, the Order 80, the Order 6,
Honorable Leader.
Mr. Speaker, they must be tolerant. We've heard them. Mr. Speaker, he's argued twice. This is my second. Allow me. Mr. Speaker, Eche has argued twice on the matter. Please, when I finish and you rule, fine, let it go into answer. But hear me respectfully, and they must be tolerant. Mr. Speaker, you've had your time at the dispatch board. Let me, Mr. Speaker, official publication has been defined. This is what it says. Official publication includes any publication produced by or under the authority or with the sanction of
Minister.
Mr. Speaker.
No. Minister.
For him to be allowed to continue, no way.
No, Minister, please. No. Minister, the leader has at least 5 opportunity to ask supplementary questions. That is what.
You see,
leader, Minister, please.
You see.
Honorable Minister, please be tolerant a bit for us, please. I beg of you. Yes, Honorable
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we've all seen what has just happened. Mr. Speaker. or the 6 that they relied on.
Minister, honorable leader.
Speaker, official publication has been defined. A court process.
Leader, honorable minister, you can't do that, please. Honorable minister, you can't do that. Honorable minister, no, honorable, you have no right. Honorable minister have no right to say you can't ask him to, please. Honorable minister. Yes, he's going to ask question. Honorable minister, honorable minister thinks he's still a leader. Minister, honorable minister.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, let's
take it cool.
Let's bring the tempo down. Let's bring the tempo down. Mr. Speaker, let's bring the tempo down.
Yes.
My colleague, minority leader, I think that if we can just ask questions.
Yes.
So that, because the Minister for Agriculture is also here, and we have statements to take. And indeed, at conclave, you requested for a couple of statements to be admitted, and they were admitted. And officially, we have just about 30 more minutes, because if we start sitting at 2, and we must sit for 5 hours, we are supposed to end at 7. And so if you have all these questions that you have asked, and then you also have statements that should be admitted, I plead with you that you should just ask the rest of the supplementary questions so that we can move on to the next minister. This is a plea. So please, I'm pleading with you. No. Please, let's keep to the rules. Let's keep to the rules. Let's stick to the rules, Mr. Speaker. Please.
Well. Honorable minister, I beg of you. I mean, please. No. Honorable leader, please. Honorable leader, you may ask your question, please. Well. Honorable members, we will bring a question directed to Honorable Interior Minister.